Out of the box, Anna Hall, take one. Oh my goodness. We FaceTime every single morning. Oh my gosh. I just feel really well loved. Today I will become an Olympian. Whew. Okay. Oh my goodness. My son. Oh, how did y'all get his face on there? Is that your baby? Yes. This is my puppy. His name is Cross. Yeah, he's very precious to me. I spend most of my mornings drinking coffee, taking him on a walk. So I got him right after the Paris Olympics. I'd been talking about it for maybe a year, telling everyone, as soon as the Olympics are over, I'm getting a dog. And yeah, he's my best friend. On Saturdays, I have my hardest workout of the week, an 800-meter workout. And so I always take him to the track for that because it's just me and my coach. And he'll run the warm-up with me, do all my drills with me, and then once I spike up, I leash him up somewhere so I don't accidentally run into him and there's no accidents. But after a day at the track, he's always knocked out for the rest of the day, which is great because I am too. Oh my goodness. This is very funny. I started drinking grape juice before track meets maybe when I was a freshman or sophomore in high school. And it just became like a ritual where I was like, I have to have grape juice or I don't know if I can go. It matches up well. It's very good. I might ask to take this one for my meet this weekend if that's okay. Save my dad a trip to the store. I try to avoid the word superstition because I never know if I'm not going to be able to do it and I don't want to freak out. So I try to call them routines, but they definitely are superstitions. I have a few that are pretty important to me. I like to drink and eat certain things. I like to journal. I like to make sure that before the competition I'm in my room relaxed. I play music. I'm like having fun, making TikToks. All those types of things are part of my routine. Oof. Yes, I've seen this a lot. This is my track journal. I guess my old track journal. It's from last year. I think my last entry was from the Olympic Games actually. So a lot of memories, so I'll definitely be holding on to this tight. I started it my junior year of college and pretty much every meet I've done since then is in here. So.
What was the thing that kicked it all off? Why did you think I'm going to start doing this?
Actually, I had a pretty bad injury in 2021. I broke my foot and it was on my takeoff foot in high jump. So when I started coming back from my injury, I was terrified to jump. Lots of practice sessions ended in tears. My coaches were kind of like babying me through it. I just like didn't know if my foot was going to be the same or if it was okay. And so I went to see a sports psych for some help, and he encouraged me to start journaling and just write down, you know, kind of like how I see the event going, things that I can focus on that weren't my foot. And so I tried it for the first time at, I think, SEC championships, and I competed well, I won, and then I was like, this kind of helped, and I just kind of kept going with it. And now I write down more than I ever did even back then. It's really just grown into a very important part of my athletic personality. I think I tend to forget things if I don't write them down, so it's kind of my way of like, oh, I really want to remember this, I learned this, or some thought I had, and write it down. And I think it helps your brain remember it and helps it sink in more. So especially anything that's like positive, and I think that's really powerful for getting through lots of areas of life. I think this was a really special one just because I'd been through a lot with the knee surgery and things, and so the Olympic trials I was so nervous, and yeah, I was very intentional on this one. I tried to, you know, write down a lot and really just like shape the headspace that I was going to be in. And I had one for day one and then for day two. And yeah, I remember like I wrote down like, today I will become an Olympian, and then I did. So I think that's like one of my most special ones. BAGP just means be a good person. I describe it as like my butterfly year. It really transformed me as a person. I had to grow a lot as both an athlete, a teammate, a sister, a daughter, like all of those things. And so I think this journal having kind of that comeback in it, it just felt right to put the butterfly on there. Oof. A picture of me and my two older sisters It's titled The Hall Newspaper, the front page. I think my oldest sister wrote that. So yeah, this is very sweet. It's a good memory. Being one of 4 sisters is like my biggest blessing. It's like the best thing that ever happened to me. I talk to them every single day about everything. I know even their husbands are probably so annoyed. We FaceTime every single morning, and it's like we always have something new to talk about, and it's really nice to have had them on this journey and to be able to support me through everything, and I show up for them and support them in everything too. They're both super moms, I like to say. Noella is 10 months, that's my oldest niece, and then the other one is just 4 months old. So they are really, really babies. So they are definitely getting their sports exposure early. We joke about how I'm gonna coach them someday. I want to. So I definitely hope that they pursue track and field or really any sport. I'll definitely be a big encourager of that, and just making sure that they feel strong and encouraged to do anything that they want to do is definitely really important to me, and maybe one of them will even try the heptathlon. It's kind of what I'm known for in track world on the circuit, is like every single competition I have like both my parents there, sometimes my sisters, and sometimes it's like 30 people. Like at the Olympics, I think I literally had 30 people fly all the way to Paris to support me. So I just feel really well loved. Oh my gosh, okay. This is a video of my dad.
I want you to know how proud of you I am. And not for just what you've accomplished on the track, but for who you are as a person. I've watched you work extremely hard, push through pain, overcome setbacks, and you never cease to amaze me. You compete with heart, grit, and a fire that can't be taught. And through it all, you've stayed humble and kind, and have inspired many people. Keep chasing your dreams, Anna, and while many will be cheering you on, I will be as close as the meat people allow me to be, cheering the loudest. Love, Dad.
Aww. Oh my gosh. That was the sweetest video. Wow. My dad and I have a very special bond. He's always been my biggest supporter. He's always been there after every loss, after every win, every surgery, every setback. Just been relentlessly positive, I think is the best way that I can describe it. Like always telling me good job, no matter how it goes. And that's been really, really special, and to have my mom there as well has been amazing. They come to almost everything. It's been really special to have both of them there through everything. Yeah. Okay. Oof. This is my necklace. It's very special to me as a gift from my mom after the Paris Olympics, and I wear it every day. It's a really beautiful piece, and it has Anna, Paris 24, engraved in the back. It was really special to me, and a very nice gift from her, and this necklace is very, very special to me, so I wear it every day. And then this necklace is new. It's the number 7 in Roman numerals, which is widely known. Everyone knows that's my lucky number. I also have it tattooed on my hand, and 7 means a lot to me because there's 7 events in the heptathlon. I've been chasing 7,000 points, like that's something I've dreamed of my entire life because it's my lucky number. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Do you remember that day?
I do. This was the very first day that I ever met Jackie Joyner-Kersee. I was at NCAA championships getting ready to compete, and I think she was getting inducted into the NCAA Hall of Fame. I was on the infield practicing, and she was like way up in the stadium. I was like, I think that's Jackie Joyner-Kersee. And I was a little bit too shy to go say hi, but my coach, she was like, you have to go meet her, like we're going up there. So she dragged me up there, and she was really sweet, and we got a picture. She kind of actually knew who I was, which was insane to me, and was giving me like encouraging words. It definitely made me like believe in myself more as soon as I met Jackie, and she was like, no girl, like I know you, like you can do this. And Yeah, it's so good for the sport for people from the past to be encouraging us now, because no one's been there before except for her. So there's a lot of things I can't learn from anybody but her. And just what she's done in our sport, this world record, like, to be exact, she just broke so many barriers in track and field. She did multiple events, like she was completely unlike any athlete the sport had ever seen. And so to be able to look up to her has been such a blessing. And I think it's really important for all young girls in sports to have people like that that are visible, and it made me want to do the heptathlon. You know, if I didn't have people like Jackie to look up to, I wouldn't have found it and been like, I want to try that too. And I think that's a really special thing. Looking ahead, I think my short-term goal for this season is to like get my spark back. Like, that's my mantra of the year, getting back to like really who Anna is as an athlete. Which is leaning into my journal, my family, my friends, my dog, like all of these things. And then looking beyond past that, I want to work as hard as I can to put myself in the situations to fight for being on the top of the podium at the world stage. You know, that's been my childhood dream, and that is the one thing I really have not checked off yet. So I'm going to fight really, really hard to hopefully make that come true.
I'm Anna Hall, and this was Out of the Box.